Got my head, eyes hurting, bro, got them snitching like they all work. Yeah, I got a feeling inside. Hats off like classrooms, all palms brandishing a five. Nigga, never
this ain't even fair, nigga. Can't compare, knocking off the hair. You could call it nail, lions, tigers, 8 squillers with the bears. Wait, hold on, I'll say, this ain't even fair, nigga. Can't compare, knocking off the hair. You could call it nail, lions, tigers, 8 squillers with the bear. Who, what, when, why, with a where? Big glocks, good aim, whoop, Wu-Tang, yeah, all black. Bruce Wayne, big dog, that street name. See, big glocks, good aim, whoop, Wu-Tang, all black. Bruce Wayne, big dog, that street name. Big glocks, good aim, whoop, Wu-Tang, all black. Bruce Wayne, big dog, street name. Big glocks, good aim, whoop, Wu-Tang, all black. Bruce Wayne, big dog, street name.
Yeah, we be so litty, like a little skyline. Yeah, that so pretty. Jump up on the down. Rats chase the kitties. I was born and raised, killers get a grade, so these niggas out here shoot for A's. Trying to graduate, he killed the op and double back up on his friends and family when they got a group to pray. Father Flager snapping, 1-year-old dead at the bus stop like damn what happened. That's a hard death, he tried to make a hard left. Meanwhile, homie trying to keep us woke, he steady clapping.
Hey, whoa, bro, stay up, bro.
Yeah, Bravo, hit them sirens, ain't no Sandman, this ain't Apollo. It's shorty, them slid through with them hollows. Killed a big dog boy and quick to give puppies parvo. I love it. Yeah, New York is dope. Yeah, they started rap. Cali got the smoke. Yeah, I made some scratch. And in the A, I got some love from a stranger. Ain't nothing like the danger. Yeah, we with Philly. Another city's gang. Yeah, we on that really. All my shorties busting. The potholes in cold weather wouldn't trade it in for nothing. I love it. I love it. I was that little nigga always smiling. Till they killed 2 of my homies that made me violent. That pushed me off the porch and made me go 1,000. So next time they saw my teeth, cause I was growling. First I had to scrap, then I had to clap. I learned to cook before I learned to rap. We used to watch the Mac, then turn around and watch some funny like Bernie Mac. Gotta get some help for R. Kelly. Never thought that I could be him or Jesse Selly. Jamal Lyons tripping, boy, if you ask me. But it's the shot, we'll be so for free. The whole world know we gang. Tatiana, Ops 12, yeah, the world slang. Ain't no safe zone, boy, get your change. Project is in the birds, now this shit should change.
Ain't no fun in starting over. I give it chance and chance, feel like my love is running over. People say it's a bad romance, let's keep on dancing for the moment. You be the type to distract my plans, put me in a trance and leave me open. Lose my track of staying focused. Your pheromones got me hypnotized, I can't describe. The thing you say you make me fall in line. I start on you, you break my pride. I built it up and now it's in disguise, oh. Use a drug, you keep me running back to back. Need your touch, cause we can't have enough for that. See, they know you and I cannot hide, cause we do that. Ain't no denying that. Swear your love is so tricky. I cannot dream my phone, so iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you're so sticky. Stop. We should've took the time to clarify me to mine. But when we were in 20s, like a soul's coming alive. So sweet, like connected from the gods and I came to realize that life is what it ended by. Why? I can't accept it's over. I thought we getting closer. So now I learn to cope. But first I need closure. Closure from you. So to you. To you, my sweet, I could not dream of falling for someone so if it made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you, so sticky. Stop with you.
I just sit back, call shots, get stacks. Then run down on them, we got one. We run down on them, we got one. See, now we ain't in the same lane. Cause that ass been too much for you to maintain. I still be in the hood screaming gang, gang. When you get ignorant, that's when your name rings. Since a kid, I was in love with the dope game. I hit the tri-state with pillowcases and cocaine. Point the finger, then we swerving on the ops. Black on black suburban, circling the block. We stay sick, pretty face, know we got to drop. Grab them up, stab them up, gag them with the sock. And they screaming, man down, get what we eating. They don't want us to come with beef, they vegans. I don't big talk, nah, I don't chit chat. I just sit back, call shots, get stacks. Then run down on them, we got one. We run down on them, we got one. I play the win like we in the Hunger Games. Hit a 100 rounds like the gun rings. Big roof game, I'm not missing none. Hitting them, yeah, till her shit get numb. I don't need no shit to come. Back on me, the bees is back on me. It's just racks and that's exactly one story. I don't need no glory. So if it ever get to that, just get my back and get them alibis for me. I gentrified, I move right in your hood. My 9 on section 8, I move right in your hood. I sustain, I don't complain about life. Never cop the Audemars, $180 with the ice. Your face, you got the $180 from the slight. Hats off, I salute. You came home with your stripes. Used to bite, now you kicking. Bark's different. 2 pipes to come through licking like 2 gats. I don't big talk, nah, I don't chit chat. I just sit back, call shots, get stacks. Then run down on them, we got one. We run down on them, we got one. Stay out of my way to regret it. Want to be on and popping, I never dead it. Better ask about me in these streets and be unvetted. I tear your whole block up in less than 60 seconds. Animal in me, hunt them down with the Mossberg. I hit up there so quick, you ain't gotta take my word. Push a nerve, I come through in my PJs and spin your whole shit around like I'm a DJ. I'm that bitch, no clown, but I'm it. Since 9-6, been moving that weight like I was Mitch. My crown fit, you see me with the movers, the shakers. We got blocks in Vegas, counting money, they hate us. I don't big talk, nah, I don't chit chat. I just sit back, call shots, get stacks. Then run down on them, we got one. We run down on them, we got one. Yeah, Barker, friend, you know how we do this. Woo, monster lady, billions, let's go. NOE.
Yo, what's going on? Y'all already know what it is. It's your man Young First right here on the Music Game Radio and Podcast Show right here at My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network app. Make sure y'all click My Radio Chicago to tune in, okay? For all the people that's watching on YouTube, on the Twitch, and just all the other social media, shout out to y'all. Y'all definitely don't want to miss this one today. We got the Jamaican sensation Chevy Go. You feel what I'm talking about? Y'all know who that is. Then y'all under a rock. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I definitely want to clap it up for her. She'll be coming on about 4 o'clock today. You know what I mean? Yeah, I met this wonderful young lady, in Austin, Texas at South by Southwest, the Making It Mad compound. And I didn't know who she was at that moment, right? But I mean, just her energy, like it came off. It's like, man, this is a superstar. I want to check out. I want to see what she, got going on. Try to connect with her type situation. And we've been following each other ever since. And I've been just watching her page, and she's always active, right? Always active. She's always at a show. Big things popping. Like she ain't playing around. She not playing around. So for all y'all female artists out there, y'all watch out, man. Y'all watch out. As a matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say that. I'll let the music speak for itself. But this is definitely somebody that y'all want to meet, somebody that y'all want to connect with, somebody that you definitely want to try to get a collaboration with, because she moving fast. Big places, big things happening real fast. I got some more topics coming up. I actually shout out to my team, B&B Experience. That girl Olivia. Make sure y'all follow her at that girl Olivia _CA, because she is from Cali, baby. You feel me? Shout out to my man's Map Productions, my man's Buddha, and Dre, from Map Productions. Man, we've been, we joined forces, put our resources together, and we've been taking off ever since then. You know what I mean? We did South by Southwest together. Just a bunch of stuff. We just recently was out in Galesburg with my man's Mario Cannon, who's a phenomenal artist. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Beats and Deli Dale. Those the unks. Always keeping me on my toes. But we just been moving. You know what I mean? The Tink after party, we were there. We covered the media for that. We took a trip to Philly. Shout out my man's DJ Swag 100. And Famous Frills, those my Fleet DJ brothers, for the Pennsylvania state. And we took the Midwest all the way out there. Yeah, that's right. We drove. We took that road trip, and it was tough. It was rough. I ain't gonna lie. It was rough. It's been a while since I drove like that across the nation like that. But we had a good time. We went out there to the Luxury Smoke Fest, so I'll be doing a definite recap on that today. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all definitely don't want to miss that. Question of the day. Why are artists releasing songs at such a fast rate? Why are they releasing so much music so fast? It's coming out fast. It's fast. It makes me wonder if it's actually copyrighted, if they're actually, handling their admin, right? Because, we know that the admin takes, several months before you get that approval letter back. So we're going to talk about that. As a matter of fact, if you want to chime in, you can chime in yourself. You could call 630-465-0229 to tune in. All right. But before we get into that, let's get into my mix coming up with my man's DJ Hairrush, another one of my Fleet DJ brothers. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't taking over. We already took over. We are the largest DJ coalition in the world. And make sure y'all go to www.fleetdjs.com and sign up for the 12th annual Fleet DJs Music Conference. Y'all definitely want to be there. So many big name people gonna be there. Tamika Scott from Escape. I just met her yesterday. Salute. That is a wonderful woman. She got the vocals, real good vocals, right? Like, I just love hearing singers, like real singers, you know what I mean? Like, no offense. But she's a preacher's kid too. I found out a lot about her. So we'll actually be getting her to come in for an interview as well. But anyway, we're going to get into this 15 minutes of DJ Hairrush. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned right here with your man's Mr. Make It Happen himself, Young Verse, man, out of this world. Let's get into it.
Oh yeah, DJ Hairrush in the building. We going live. Young Verse, let's go.
Everything ain't what it say. Right there when I grade. Bet you that disrespect unless you want it with the J. Put an address on that shit. Talking about what you mean. Wanna see me in the street. That presentation magazine. All the places that poppin' you be doing for them. I will run up with that chopper 52 with them. Showtime. Geeking dope, cameraman, I'm sucking, talking to me, tripping, I ain't on that. Go! Hey, listen to me, bro. Don't bring that bullshit to me, bro. Ain't no back and forth for me. I'm tortured. Don't go to war unless your money right. Room full of money, hold not a one in sight, right? Hey, look, I can't afford a gunfight. But I can't afford one life. All on that sucker, you broke it, now you so upset. All that shit you kick around the city, get you no respect. I know a rap be what you want, SIP then. You such a gangster, get some money out the street then. Been in the game for 11 years, if I was I'd have been exposed 10 years ago. Never been raw, never got my chain took. Never even been hit in my face, you don't believe, look. And people looking at me back when I was trigger happy. It wasn't no shouting matches, I just got to get natty. I got what to say, right dirty when I pray. Bet you that disrespect unless you want it with the chain. Put an address on that shit. Who you talking about what you mean? Wanna see me in the street, that brings an extra magazine. All that flexing and that popping you be doing for them. I will run up with that chopper, give it to you and do. Shout stun, keeping dope, cameraman, I'm talking to. Oh. D. I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all that on her. D. I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all the
Yeah, and I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. Did it on them. Yeah, and I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. All these this is my sons. And I'ma go and get some pips for them. A couple formulas, little pretty lids on them. If I had it, I would pull it out and on them. Let me shake it off. I just signed a couple deals, I might break you off. And we ain't making up, I don't need a mediator. Just let them bums blow steam, radiator. Did it on them. Man, I just did it on them. Put your number on them. Did it on them. Man, I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air.
Stop acting gangster on the ground. My street credit authentic, kept locks. You a spam. Full of in my scope with riffles in my hand. 2 rings, 80 bands, dripping Gucci, Dapper Dan. Got me fly like a kite, like a kite, like a kite, like a kite, like a kite. Up out of sight, I can see the light. White house look just like heaven. Garage in my master bedroom. In the rave got Delta leg room. Like some white folks. I'm a psycho. Ice that money Michael. Yo, pockets lipo. He hurt and get a medic. Pillow talking, that's pathetic. Like it drop it, I ain't sweating it. Pay my ties with the 50s. Wipe my with the 100s. First she loved me, then she dumped me. When she wash, she like the laundry. Shooting dice like this Jumanji in the jungle with the monkeys. Rip her head on her little stunt. She eat me up, she got the munchies. Then you tweet about one bitch and then your other got mad at you. Yeah. Copy and paste in the same text like where the f*** you going to? It's the same nigga sending shots twice. 0 and 2. I had his wife on his birthday, think he knew it too. Bank account 3 commas, there's no typo. Gangsta grill, DJ drummer, my teeth for light show. Told them get from around me, spread out. That's an ISO. I can't let them cross me up. What's that called? What's that called?
I don't really care if you should've saw the way she looked me in my push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Phantom, that's alright. It's all right. Like something you ride a sled. I just want that. My really her man. Her really her man. No,
Everybody got the same swag now. I swear I tear down. Stacking my bags all the way to the top, all the way to it be falling. No. Every time that you leave your spot, your girlfriend call me like, come on. No. I like the way that she treat me, gon' leave you, won't leave me. I call it that Casanova. She say I'm insane, yeah. I wanna bring ya. Give me up the brain, please. Make it go away. I'm committed, not addicted, but it keep controlling me. I look better, I can feel it. I swear that it's slowing me. Yeah, I don't really care if you cry. I don't really should've never lied. Saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said I am not afraid to die. On my busy day, push me to the edge. On my busy day, yeah, push me to the edge. On my busy day, yeah, on my busy day, yeah. That is not your swag, I swear you fake on. Y'all ain't when they take my kid on. I just go red on. Yeah, red song, look, red song. Yeah, fast car, nice car, red song. In the club they got no ones that we won't back on. Yeah, clothes from overseas, got them racks and they all see. No, to you it's not a cheat. Oh, looking at your style, know your money, it all greed. Oh, I was counting that I is all 20, that's a cheat, bro. She say, you're the worst, you're the worst. I cannot die for you, my universe. I don't really care if you cry. I don't really should never lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. They call me naughty, but so got a pride. She can get curved, don't care about WAP. I call up Lordy, boy, rockin' the cut, you wait on the word. My name ringing bells to the hood and the birds. Yeah, get lit when I walk in the club. I saw like surprise. She want a hug, you can get beat. Don't need a gun, rockin' New Balance. I don't do the runs, I pray for these lambs. I knew they act up, been at it for years. A hell of a run, this for the city. All of the songs, we ain't that deep, but we ain't for none. This for the city, all of the songs, we ain't that deep.
Watch out, see that? Let's go.
That booty like a bird, dude broke. I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at. I'm like merch, pop that booty like a bird, dude broke. I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at. I'm like merch. Okay, it's time for the percolator. Take it so hard that it hurts you later. Dude just mad, he ain't getting no paper. That in the spot, that shit I made you. Smack your bestie on her. All the ballers throwing cash, broke as a joke. You make me laugh. Ha ha ha. I know they mad. Then I'm finna make them twerk. Her booty popping like a perk. She put it on my glasses cause she know that I'm a nerd. Now, best and break your back. Shorty only cause it's sack. I'm like, best and break your back. Shorty only cause it's sack. That booty like a perk. Dude broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at. I'm like, merch. Pop that booty like a perk. Dude broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at. I'm like, merch.
Got a drop on this flexin'. He from Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with it, she told me wavy. I say for sure, baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know, just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo, with a handbag too. Red up, baby blue, she get the smile. She ain't used to this, cause she ain't used to it. I'm just laughing, could've been a pimp, the way I move my lip. I be speeding, could've been a driver, the way I push the whip. You up, could've been the way you throw a fit. Right back to the script, cause this a major lick. He got bricks, plus his neck is icy, and it matches wrist. Now it's like 6. Told her hit his phone, meet her in the whip, but he ain't go. But he ain't that slow, say meet him at the stove. I'm like, cool, let him run his move. Do what he gon' do, cause this the plot. Put him in the pot, let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock, it been through a lot, but it's this shoot like new, we at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it go. But check the scope, if y'all lose one more, that's 6 to 24. Let me focus, can't be zoning out. He pulling up now, he double pop. He ain't getting out, he in that push to start. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like a fork. He got a ring, I guess he ain't divorced. Wife probably over, now she walk up, she strutting her stuff. This stick is stuck out in the truck. Kissed him on his lip, he cupping up, but now I sneak up, crouching like a tiger, like Snoop off the wire, the block on fire. So I take a cost, mask on Michael Myers. I'm on this, he finna be mad, he gon' be that. But this what happened, I got to the door, I thought I was capping, I was lacking, cause that go to up, yelling I was cracking. I'm like, what? I'm like, who? I was born to shoot, I got aim, I'm like Johnny Dane, when it come to change. So I ride, hit one in his arm, hit one in his thigh. This no lie, just do or die. You say you gon' slide, you got some nerve. Yo, on the curve, boy, we put in work from 64th and from 65th. We not from 63rd. I got a drop on the rapid. I be from the rack. I'm like, cool. When I front your movie, you become a fact. You see Bond, you see 40 Glossy Booker, you see Mac. Every Mac gon' for a double homie. Phone them, get your back. From that, say you smoking hoop. Quickest way to die. Tattoo chain, off who neck not mine. Ain't no point in trying. They not out, plus the police hot. Ain't no point in slime. They be talking from the internet. They don't be outside. Hit the 6, call Dada out. Tell them about the lick. We need tape, we need roving phones. Don't forget the blitz. He like, cool, how the look? I pull up some flicks. He like, damn, I think I know the dude. He cool with his goofy every lie. But we went the structure, but we played a lot. Got a goofy walking in and out. Telling me it's got he in a cat. Bet, I'ma pay you how. Finesse, I'm 300, cause don't come like that. 3 jokes to his chest. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no cheat. And I'm SINGLE again. Y'all by hanging out the window with my ratchet friends. I'm FREE. Free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no cheat. And I'm SINGLE again. Y'all by hanging out the window with my ratchet friends. Go.
We got Yo Chevy in the building. Let's go.
Nah, well, you smoke. Hey, hopping down in red light, twerking on them headlights. She say she can't come outside. That means she's scared, right? I be put up in the room. Summer pop out every night. Bragging on me, top better hold his head tight. Anyway, life's great. Still good. Still eating cake. Wishing it up. Got my foot up on their neck. It's a shoe. Oh, I'm FREE. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no cheat. And I'm SINGLE again. How about hanging out the window with my ratchet friends?
Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click waste. Sipping on purpose stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check me funny, baby girl, do it waste. I'm so wasted, she's so wasted. Tell the bartender, send me 20 more checks. Like Whitney, geeking like brick waste. Pushing on, hit it, but it's so white chillin'. It's pill poppers, geeked up crazy, whole clique rolling, everyone's wasted. Paper codeine, Sprite, paint, don't waste it. Mix up, grandma, drink it, then taste it. Town from my sipping syrup, lean wasted. Walk around, don't twist it, her finger. Homegirl, slip, dope, got wasted. I see backstage, that shit tryna get famous. Pick me up the drinky, get your mind shake. Club night, damn right, get your mind wasted. Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click waste. Sipping on purpose stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning.
I just switch. I don't know nobody else that's doing this. Body start to drop, ayy. Hit the front. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top, ayy. It's so rolling, not a stop. Why? Don't never stop. It's the flow that got the block hot, got super hot. Ayy. Give me my respect. I just took it left like on ambidex. I moved through London with the Euro steps. Got a sneaker deal and I ain't break a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. Out of there, I'm gone. How I go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron. Serving up a pack. Pulling gimmicks cause they scared to rap. Funny how they shook. They got me shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. Hey, I'm a bar spitter. I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a wig splitter. I'm a tall figure. I'm an unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with him. Got him all bitter. I'm a bill printer. I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.
DJ here, DJ here, rush out. Shout out Young Verse. Fleet DJs in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is. Worldwide Fleet DJs conglomerate. I repeat, worldwide, not national, not citywide, worldwide. We are the largest DJ coalition in the world. July 20th through the 24th. Make sure that y'all are there. Meet me in Raleigh, North Carolina for the 12th annual Fleet DJs Music Conference. Y'all don't want to miss it. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Y'all better pay attention and open up y'all eyes and see what's going on, because we definitely lit. We ain't lit, we lit. You feel what I'm saying? Man, so let's talk about this Luxury Smoke Fest. Once again, shout out my man DJ Swag 100. He's up for a lot of awards at the conference, right? So he got a lot of awards coming up. As a matter of fact, I'm up for an award too. I'm actually nominated for Grinder of the Year. You feel me? Big De Niro, what's the word, Rio De Niro? Hey, yeah. Yo, Chevy, yes, sir. We got Chevy go vroom in the building. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, man. This world is huge. There's so much talent out there. I'm still doing business with people just from those few days. I was out there maybe like 4 or 5 days. Austin, Texas, met a lot of people. And she was one of those people. Like, I didn't even get to see her. I did see her perform. I saw her perform actually. Rockland One had an event and she performed up there. I was actually on stage trying to talk to the DJ and talk to Rockland One because I was trying to see what was going on with my artist's music, whatever. It was like a just real, it was a situation. Things happen in this business. As a manager, you're the person that handles everything, right? So I'm up there on stage trying to talk to them. Next thing I know, she told me to be quiet in so many words. Like, she just took over the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I was standing there right on stage as she was performing. And not only does she sing, but she raps and she dances. Like, it's choreographed. She got little dances. As a matter of fact, she don't know this, but I got a clip. I wanted to show this clip of, how she get down. Cause I was like, dang, like I ain't, I've been on this independent circuit for a little minute now, and I've never seen anyone just get on the stage and actually have a choreographed dance. So she was the first person that I seen actually do that. I was like, man, you know what? I need to tell my artist to do that. She got out there and did the dance. She had her little dances down, pack, and made everybody pay attention. So man, I can't wait to bring her on. But anyway, Luxury Smoke Fest. We took the drive all the way from the Chi out to, it was really like Erdenheim or something like that, like Erdenheim. I feel like my music just got louder. There we go. I want y'all to be able to hear me. Yeah, so we took a drive all the way out to like Erdenheim, Pennsylvania, right? And I go out there. This was the first time that I actually in person met some of the Pennsylvania Fleet DJs. But I mean, they welcomed us with open arms. It really, when I got there, it was the row houses and everything. I felt like I was still in the shot. You feel me? Good food, nice. I got an Airbnb. It was a real nice Airbnb or whatever. But we get down there and I mean, it was weed everywhere, right? Like, it was weed everywhere. Literally everywhere. Okay, Swift, I see you. I'm on air right now. I'm gonna get at you. But it was weed everywhere. They had all types of weed. They had weed names I never heard of, volcanic something. I'm like, dang, like soon as you go in there. But I mean, when we got there, right, like they were just so they were so adamant about keeping us secure. They like, hey, y'all stay in the car, y'all park right here. Just hold on 1 second. We're gonna get everything straight for y'all. We trying to make sure that y'all straight. We ain't gonna let nobody bother y'all and this, that, and the third. We were like, we had security when we got there, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was serious. Like it was a bunch of big dudes, and they didn't take us through the front. They took us, you know, through the back or whatever. Like, okay, yeah, we're gonna take y'all through here, and then walked us to the room. You know, okay, this is where y'all gonna set up this y'all, you know, station right here. Y'all got the whole room. Y'all can fix it up however y'all want to. And, you know, so we get up there and we set up or whatever. And, man, I just gotta say, this dude, Dre from Map Productions is funny, man. Like I was setting up my table, you know, so that I can get my interviews, right? We had it set up so like they'll hit the red carpet with that girl, Olivia. And then as soon as they get done from that, they will come over to my table so I can actually interview them. And this dude knocked over like a whole bottle of water and it went under the tablecloth, right? And I mean, he found some towel somewhere. I don't know where he got that towel from. He found a towel, and instead of like wiping under the cloth, he was just like dabbing us. I don't know if he had it had to be the weed. It was the weed. It was that Philly weed. That's what it was. Like for real. He was just off his square for a minute. But whatever. Anyway, so we get in there, and like I said, it was weed and other vendors there, but it was lit. I met a bunch of people who was like recently signed to like Atlantic Records. Shout out my man's Ladder Leaf. Y'all can go on YouTube actually and check out that 7-minute interview. That's a cool down to earth dude. I met some more of my homies that I've been talking to for a while that I didn't expect for them to, you know, be in the building. They ain't know I was gonna be there. I ain't know they was gonna be there, and they actually came from out of town. You know, just probably a little closer for some of them. Like my man, shout out A-Zip. A-Zip definitely you know, popped out, and we didn't know who each other was at first till he came out. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, man? What's your name? And he's like, yeah, my name A-Zip from the Bronx. What's good? But I mean, it was a real great vibe. It was a bunch of dope music. There's a lot of A&Rs out there. I met some A&Rs from like Island Def Jam, Atlantic Records. Who else was out there? Sony was there. It was just, you know, cracking. It was cracking. I'm not gonna lie. And I, you know, sometimes it's hard to just, it's still kind of sinking in that this is what I'm doing now, that I'm really out here on the scene in this industry, doing things and shaking hands and rubbing elbows with other people that really got stuff cracking, and that I got it busting too. But I mean, it was fun, man. It was fun. We actually had a chance to go to Jersey too and meet with like a football team. A women's pro football team, but I ain't gonna get too much into that. Like, y'all just stay tuned. It's some more stuff coming. Y'all definitely I can't say too much about that. But at this Smoke Fest, man, I just met so many people, so many down to earth people, right? Like sometimes, you know, TV or the media kind of puts us in this mind frame that, you know, celebrities are like these, you know, untouchable kind of people where they standoffish and they don't talk to people. And it's not really like that. For real. It's not like that at all. And I'm saying that because I'm standing here in this room with all these people and they just so modest, right? And they telling you what they did and what they got going on, and they ain't capping. They're not capping. You go look them up. That stuff really happened. And, I'm getting their phone numbers. I'm getting, I'm getting blunts passed to me. Like, and I ain't really no smoker like that. Let me just say that right now. I ain't no, like I smoke, every now and then, but I've been, steering away from that. I'm staying focused on, what I got going. So y'all might see me have like a little drink or whatever. But anyway, man, the room was just filled with so many people, so many different vibes. It was a chick by the name of Chic. Oh my God, man. Like when I interviewed her, I knew she was going to be raw because I'm like, okay, what can we expect to see from you today? Right. And she like real bars, like the way she said it was like, nigga, what you thought? You finna get these bars and I'm finna make everybody in here look bad. And for sure, she got up there and did the thing. It was so like, man, they really got the art of hip hop going on down there. I felt like I was on the East Coast for sure. They was doing the same old, and I've never been to New York or even it's been a while since I've been to Philly. So I'm down there and they doing the hey yo, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then they instead of saying like yeah. Or they be like, you feel me? Like, so, but I mean, it was just a good experience. I'm looking forward to going down there again. I probably left out the building with maybe like another 500 followers. It was a lot of people there. Need to get out there and network, y'all. Make sure that y'all out there and y'all networking. Let's look at this question of the day again. Why are artists releasing music at such a fast rate? And y'all could drop something in the comments, whatever y'all want to say. Or if you want to call in, you could actually call in and get your 2 cents. 630-465-0229. 630-465-0229. You feel me? Y'all chime in on that. I'm just gonna say right now, I feel like the times have changed, right? I remember there was a time where people was hustling out the back of their trunk, right? So they had tapes, they had CDs, or you had the, the bootleg man or whatever that was, the neighborhood bootleg man that would stay up all night, you know what I'm saying? Print up CDs, whatever. I know I'm telling my age with that. But now, I mean, the times have changed to where you can release music every day if you want to. You can upload unlimited songs every day, right? And then the attention span of the world is short. It's short because there's so many artists, because it's just easily accessible. Like you could wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I want to be a producer, and you a producer, right? You don't got to know nothing about production. You don't got to play no instruments, no nothing. And it's the same thing with music. You don't even have to be good anymore nowadays. You can just make an ABC 1, 2, 3 song. And I'm not saying that in a hateful way. I'm just saying that it doesn't take much, for you to get out here. So as long as you got like the drive to do it and make it happen, then you can, put out a bunch of music. And I think that's what's happening right now, is that people are flooding the timeline with music because they trying to find which one is going to be that hit. Now, the only trouble I have with that is it makes me wonder if people are actually handling their administration the correct way, right? I'm wondering, is the song copyrighted? Did you get your copyright approval letter in the mail? Did you buy the beat? Is it a YouTube beat that you stole off YouTube? Is it registered to your Sound Exchange, Song Trust, to your performance rights organization, right? Man, that was just on time, right? Because I want you to get a trophy, right? I want you to actually get your awards. I want you to get your just due, as opposed to letting that money go into the black box. What's the black box? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to clap it up for you just because you asked that. The black box is basically any unregistered music makes money. All music makes money. It's intellectual property. And if you haven't claimed what your property is, then they don't know who to give it to. And they can't give it to you because you haven't claimed it. You haven't registered it. They have no proof that it belongs to you. Even if you made the song, even if you spent the money to go to the studio and record it, even if you put it out, that still does not mean that you own it. Look it up. I'm telling the truth. Go get you a lawyer or go take the classes. As a matter of fact, if you need artist development, you can actually holler at me. Let me say this too. There's a difference between administration and artist development. I just wanted to put that out there because I seen something from another one of my peers the other day that was kind of like trying to take the credit of people doing artist development. Well, I did it first and woody. I mean, like, okay, whatever, right? We all here to teach one another, right? We all here to help one another, and then you got to know exactly what you're doing and put the correct title on what you're doing. So if you're showing people how to register their music, that's called administration. Developing artists means that has something to do with their actual talent and showing them how to handle themselves in the public, because you're always being watched. You always have to prep and survey. You got to know how to talk in an interview, right? Your body language, all of that stuff matters. Your look, it matters. That's artist development. Anyway, this black box. When you don't collect that money, it goes to the black box. That first is cut in half. That first half of the black box is given to the top artist of that genre. So if you're a rapper and you putting music out here, you don't own it. Guess what? Drake getting your money. Yeah, that's right. Drake getting your money. Wayne getting your money. NLE Chopper, whoever it is that's in the upper echelon of that genre category is getting your bread. You feel me? So make sure that you're taking care of your business. Which leads me to the next thing. Get a team. You got to have a team. If you don't have no team, then you out here by yourself and something gonna get overlooked. It just never fails. It's always gonna happen, right? So get you a team. What do y'all think about that though? Why do y'all feel like artists are releasing music so fast? They releasing it extremely fast. Extremely fast. All right, so coming up when we come back, we actually gonna get into the mix with Yo Chevy. Chevy. Make sure y'all go follow her right now on all social media platforms. Yo.SHEVVY. Make sure it's with an S and 2 V's. I already got corrected twice with that because I was putting Chevy like the car. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. It's just a thing, right? Like when I seen Chevy go vroom, I spelled it like Chevy and she corrected me. Like, put it in all caps like SHEVVY. So I just checked. I've been checked. So make sure that y'all follow her, YO.SHEVVY. Right now, we finna actually get into the mix with my man's DJ Manny Faces. Congratulations to DJ Manny Faces. He actually just got promoted to the state manager. He was assistant state manager, but he just moved up. So salute to him. And it's a lot of promotions going on. I just maybe about a month or so ago, I got bumped up to the event coordinator for Indiana. What else? Keisha Cautious, she just got bumped, just came in and automatically got put in as the assistant state manager. Salute to the Fleet DJs. We definitely worldwide, you feel me? This is DJ Manny Faces in the mix. Let's get to it.
You are now tuned into Strong Side Radio.
DJ Manny Faces.
Everybody around me say I'm doing too much. When I got some problems, yeah, the drugs come clutch. Shout out to the ops, we got another cold case. Shout out to my shooter, he ain't showing no face. Shout out to the driver, 12, he did the race. They typing on computers, only let I know his case. Pull up to the show, I send a hit and hit the stage. Married to the game, I go to war and I engage. What you think? We got all the drink, I pour a gallon up. I'm a jerk, take a half a with stamina. Money and fame, with a little game, I get the best of it. Eco-friendly, I just went electric, pop the Tesla. Easy place and beats, I think the E kicked in, I'm ready. Grinding on my teeth, I got no food inside my belly. I just put all my diamonds on, I'm feeling money. My teeth, I will always be there for my face. I know more side of the lamb, got horses in the motor. Got a Nina, and she love it when I told it. We ain't falling for that tough guy, that hurt me. This and the discussion, you don't want it, you don't want it.
Get money. You money.
Hey, rich boy selling it. All the haters wanna check. Tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy selling it. All the haters wanna check. Tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on that bitch.
Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy selling it. All the haters wanna check. Tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the top, got the damn top drop. 2 color flip flop in the red lollipop. So I was in the parking lot, but still got my cock, new money, mother. Don't you see the big knot? Don't you see the big chain? Don't you see the big grills? Wonder who they hating on lately, baby. This hill and the pint gang is skin 6. Call me Justin. Hoping you hood, I'm the one that you wanna be. I just wish they could feel the wood in my 83. Ride with no tits, so the mother knows we rich. Boy, selling that, all the money wanna take. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy selling that, all the money wanna take. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Just bought a Cadillac.
We having fun now, we in the club now. We're feeling good, feeling great, feeling nice now. Looking real damn good in them jeans now. Champagne in the glass all night now. It's going down, we about to tear it up, we shot the window right to the wall. The DJ doing the most, he's spinning tracks. The music making me wanna hit the floor now. It's all good now, big chips now. Two-stepping on the floor with my girls, yeah. Homeboy over there, think you cute now. Try to step in my zone, security, please stay alive. Cause it's full right over here. The bathroom line long enough to make a deep
If I go to them, what a nigga die, I go find them. They was playing the band with them, trying to sing like opera. Get the first pick, I'ma be the man on my roster. Like fuck the operas. And I brought a new gun, gangsta owing it all. Do some shit and nobody knows. Go some places where nobody goes. Look at couples, they giving me goals. Taking pictures, we throwing them phones. Thought I already knew that goes. It's the one shit saying I don't. But I'm in the streets. I'm selling drugs, ain't giving no love. I'm thinking that you wanna leave. You saying you good, but when I come back, you wanna think you wanna leave. I know it just ain't right here. Your daddy, your doggy be chasing with bear. You know I'ma kill him if he gon' nigga until it dies. If I go to damn, watch a nigga die, go find them. They gon' swing the band with them choppers singing like opera. Get the first pick, I'ma be the man on my roster. Like fuck the operas. It's your hoping he would be right there, but he is not. No, when the first day went so good, we just thought it was not. No, cause you had left me, then came back, so you ain't have no feelings. I see you and me, I see you and me. My niggas got me painless. More like he should have been on it. My niggas on it. Fuck is you thinking? Fuck with them, we boring, then we get boring. Fuck is you drinking? Lay on the money is boring, then niggas boring. Fuck is you blanking? Get in my feelings with it. I keep around cause they really with it. I'm stuck in my feelings with it, and I leave down and you really get it. Just stuck in the pillow with it, and why would I say that lie? I want you to cry, but if you get loose, you know when I'm next. They want some private, but we gonna send them to the doctors. If I go to that, once the nigga die, go find them. They gon' swing the band with them choppers singing like opera. Get the first pick, I'ma be the man on my roster. Like fuck that, like fuck that,
Back when I was lost, nobody cared. Now that I got biz, everybody hit me up. Told them I'll make it, they didn't believe it. Sorry you missed out now, living what I dreamed. Back when I was lost, nobody cared. Now that I got biz, everybody hit me up. They didn't believe it. Sorry you missed out now, living what I dreamed. I try to tell them, they didn't listen to the kid. Now they jealous, trying to knock me off. Where were you when I was trying to make a move? Man, I knew I had to choose. I ain't never go to school. Cause I know that if I believed in myself, that I can make all my dreams turn to wealth. It's too late now, I don't need your love, I don't need support for these days, nothing. It's too late now, it's too late now. How you tryna show me love? You is fake now, cause you ain't ever show me nothing back then. Nah, got hands in my bank account, we know that I was nobody girl. Now that I got bills, everybody hit me up. Talk about me, they didn't believe. Sorry you missed out now, I know what I'm saying.
Turn up. Woo!
Straight to the bar when I hit the 40. Open the tab and set it off with the Coke and Bacardi. Round up my fam, hit the patio, blow up a Molly. Sweaty like Trinidad, cause they poppin' mollies. Got them dolphins at bottoms with the Maseratis. Got these jumping around like them Jabberwockies. Booking days, we all did it, ain't no carbon copies. Got these mommies on fire like some tamales. Boy, talking shit, so obsessive. With how many drinks I had, he said it's too excessive. I tell them, man, you business ain't no need to sweat it. Just pour me another beverage, it'll be more prosthetic. I'm trying to crack one of these fools in the corner. Now later with my drink, I hit the corner swerving. Rocking my collar too, stepping in the corner perfect. Popping bottles, on my throat burning. Let's keep it working.
Yada yada, one more drink I gotta smoke it in the air, yeah. Become the pilot, nigga, stop looking at the mode. You know we on one, no, take the straight down, baby, girl, she on one. We ain't worried about the dudes, suckers, and the they already know. Pop, we'll let them have it, come to have a good time. And plus, smoke weed, get drink, and no other business. The club back on the wall, me and my dog. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, alcohol, last call. That's bad. I see the bad little, so I love it. You know that M-O-M-O-L-E-L-E vibe gotta fly. And she do this all the time, but they really don't know why. I say M-O-M-E-L-E-L-E vibe gotta fly. Her son Uncle said she should be, cause she do this all the
I say I do a lot of things, but I never change. I'm not trying to be right, trying to be wrong, I'm trying to make it on my own. I say I do a lot of things, but I probably be the same.
Every time I try to get my life together, someone seems what you doing, trying to ruin my hopes and my dreams. Push away and always gon' get away and keep some grams in my pants. Never hit a day. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do I care? Living life on my own, copper zone. What it feeling like? Transition, premonition. What you call it? Macabomb. Do my thing with my game. Put your back up on. Recollect and reflect on how I used to be. I'm probably the same way, cause I'm gon' keep it G. Secretly, sacredly, y'all wake and bake with me. Solo creeping on the dolo, tipping like a logo. Fans coming, fans and clans expecting to get that photo. Or either come backstage and have a chance to hit my dodo. Cool individual, I'm never too good. See Mac is from the hood and never Hollywood.
I'm not trying to be right, trying to be wrong. I'm just trying to make it out of my own. I say I do a lot of things, but I probably never change. I'm not trying to be right, trying to be wrong. I'm just trying to make it out of my own. I say I do a lot of things, but I
probably be the same. Ready to get it started. If you want it, now you want it. Now you want it. Let's show me what's
We got Yo Chevy in the building. What up?
Around down the internet. On IG Live. Let the whole world see. Yeah. Shout out to Spot, we got him. Even though he a rapper, he shot. I get this big ass mouth from my mom. Get this voice from my daddy. I learned how to pimp my uncle. Let it stuck on my toes because I'm nasty. Like, you asked me to do it. Play with me, I'ma actually shoot you. Most cap, we knew it. We laughed at music. I know how to murder these condoms. From the back, I do it. I buy Cuban and fill it with diamonds. Send my assistant to pick up some condoms. Instagram model at the hotel, text me now. Want me to give it to Johnson. Damn, baby, I'm fine. It won't go out. They know they let problem. Got to be for Bob from DK. Go. Using big words like I'm T.I. Turn up. Don't want to get me started. Turn me up. Don't see why. JoJo, see why. Let the road get rich. Both of these chains on my neck, they compete with each other. They fighting and throwing a fit. Know how they like to argue and beef with each other. She fighting over it. You should already know you ain't searching the baby, because that come in with the stick. I don't like to get it in the mix. So I done got paid to fool with my I get the bitch. Even got white people all on my yeah. Second year, 6-time Grammy nominated. Came through, turned up, everybody hated. Before I have my first M, it would be another baby. He bet the house in the seven Las Vegas. You want, gotta earn it. He off the leash. He don't think he can get murdered. Know how to swim, so I with me. I'll take a bridge and I burn it. Let me see if you can swim, let getting out of hand. I just parked new Benz, hopped in a new Benz, and I don't want new friends.
Run away, I'll carbon pin, knock your legs off. Try to do it for me. Had to stand off, hit him in the spot. Knock your dreads off. My what is called a body. I didn't name them Randy Moss. Dugging in my box. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he shot. Turkle make a big box. He made that shot turn. Wore this bottom pepper car. Had a mask. Turkle make a big box. In Miami with my in heat. Then she got a feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big boat. Ready to get it started. I got no seats. Oh, hit the blood. Ride around with 4. Call me Kobe. 24. Can't ever hurt no more. I let do the most. I get
Yes, sir. Shout out one more time to my man's DJ Manny Faces. You feel what I'm saying? Let's cover it up for him. That's my man's Strong Side Music Group, Strong Side Radio. Had a lot of stuff going on. Universal, he just signed a distribution deal with Universal. And y'all go stream that. What is it called? Crowd Control Volume 2. It was actually mastered by me. Sent that to me to get it mastered. You need something mastered, y'all can send it to me too. Shout out to all the people I see y'all watching on the Instagram now too. What's going on? Salute my man's Jamal. That's one of the dopest producers, man. Like, y'all better wake up these people around here. Yo, Lexi R. Say, what's the word? Salute to you. I ain't even see you in here. You must have just snuck in here on me. You feel me? Snuck in on me. What the word though? Produced by Rebel. What's going on? Okay, all right. So without further ado, because I'm thirsty. I need to give me some water because I'm thirsty. You feel what I'm saying? Fiji water though. I like the pH water, 7 of above. You know, don't bring me none of that other. You know, no offense. I ain't with the Dasani or the. You know, I may take an Ice Mountain and don't bring me none of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like. Not none of that refiltered stuff. I like Fiji, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, without further ado, DJ Swamp Thing, gotta shout out DJ Swamp Thing from Ohio Fleet. That's my man. Let's clap it up. I want everybody in the comments to drop Yo Chevy. Make sure y'all spell it right too. SHEVVY. Everybody drop it right now. Yo Chevy. Let's clap it up. Yo. Salute to you. So man, how you doing? I know it's been like a couple of months since we seen each other, but I've been seeing you. I've been definitely seeing you. You've been doing your thing like every day. You very, very seriously out here. So how you doing?
Oh man, I'm good. A little tired today. It's been a very busy day, but I'm good. I'm blessed to be here.
For sure, and thank you for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you here. Man, I just wanted to did I get the pluggers, the flyers to your liking? Because I sent it. It was like, can you do this? And I'm like, all right, I'm busy too, right? So I sent it. I sent another one, and you like, is this the revised one? Well, can we
Oh,
make it the
because
same?
I don't know what I was looking on my phone. I don't know what happened, but I didn't see the revised one. Then when I went back, I was like, okay, maybe it just kind of got mixed up. But I just know, sometimes people they don't read as well. So if they see one time, then they assume that that's the time, and I forget that we're in 2 different time zones. So
Right. Well, I just wanted to make sure that that I got it to your liking so that you can
Yeah.
share it, right? Like this, I do get this. This is about brands. Some people would be like offended, like, man, why did you know what I mean? But I know I've been in this game long enough. So speaking of being in this game for a long time, why don't you tell everyone who you are and what you do and how long you've been doing this?
So some people may know me as a Bonnie Banks, a media personality and assistant producer for Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. It's a nationally syndicated radio
Right.
show, which actually is in Chicago as
Right.
well. So we're syndicated at there. You probably heard me a couple of times when I fill in for Miss Shanika.
Right.
So a lot of people say my voice sounds familiar. As an artist, I do go by Chevy. And I've been doing music for about 2 years now. It's been quite a journey. I mean, I've always loved music, but consistently putting it out about 2 years.
Okay, man. I can't tell. I cannot tell. So I hope you don't mind. I coined that name, the Jamaican sensation.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah. So where are you from actually? Are you from Jamaica or like tell me about that?
So my parents are both Jamaican. And then they moved, of course, to New York where I was born. And then they moved to, I would say, Gwinnett out here, North Side. So where the Migos are from.
Right.
And I was pretty much raised out here.
Okay. New York. What part of New York did you stay in?
Mount Vernon.
Okay. All right. I got a lot for New York. I got a lot of people out there,
Okay, nice.
Like my man's Willie Bangs. You might have heard me earlier talking about my homie 8-Zip. So a lot of people out there. What's his name? Ultramagnetic MCs. I rock with them out there. So I got a heavy love for and then one of my favorite artists is Jay-Z, and Nas. So
Okay, I do love Nas.
Okay, yeah. I play a lot of Nas. I play a lot of Nas on the show. I'll probably be getting on to some of the people's, on the airwaves nerves. So you know that we actually do have. Oh, we got Big Dino in the building. Salute, bro. Salute. So this station does have over 500,000 listeners. So you are actually being heard live on air by over 500,000 people. So
congratulations to you.
Well, thank you. I'm actually part of a larger thing. I do have a show, Wednesday through Friday, 3 to 5. But I mean, this is a 24/7 thing. It's always something going on here, and it's not just here in Chicago. We actually have another station out in Phoenix, and we're working on several other stations as well too. But let's get right into some questionnaires, right? Like I just want to ask some questions. I covered some of them. Chevy, how did you actually get the name Chevy?
So it's a derivative of my real name, and my aunt and my mom would pronounce it Chivy when I was younger. And it's just kind of like a cute nickname that they would just pick at me. And like, if they're saying something funny, they'd be like, oh, Chivy's going to do, X, Y, and Z. So I decided for my artist name, I think that would be best to just tap into my roots in terms of, because I do reggae music as well. So just tapping into my roots as Chivy, the artist. But I do tell people it's Chevy because it's just, of course, easier for the masses to pronounce.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get that. So what is that like, right? What is that like, growing up in the house, just having two parents, Jamaica, like growing up, what is the culture, the Jamaican culture? That's what I'm trying to ask. What's the Jamaican culture?
My dad every Sunday would listen to reggae music. So that was something that I grew up listening to, hearing when I woke up in the morning. I would hear reggae music. My mom is making breakfast. And, we still eat traditional food that's Jamaican: oxtail, curry chicken, curry goat, things of that nature, plantain, all of that. But I would say that the most, sometimes when I would step outside of my house, I would feel like I'm still different than Black American, even though I would, would tell people I identify as African American. But like I could tell the traditions and ideals and the way that I was raised was very different from Black American, especially here in Georgia. So it's really hard to kind of describe the difference of being raised culturally with Jamaican parents. It's something that more so you feel than like can explain, you know.
Okay. Okay, got you. I can kind of relate in that sense. Like for me, it was I jumped off the porch late. I grew up like my parents like made me go to church all the time, and so that
Yep.
like life for me. I became at a certain age to when I really was like, okay, jumping off the porch. I'm outside now, and it was like, oh man, this happening. Oh man, this exists, and that I felt different. I felt like I was standing out. So I can feel what you're saying when you coming from with that. Okay, so I know you got a team. I've been kind of like just watching your stories, and some people. But for the people who don't know, can you tell us who your team is, and just behind the scenes, who's the engine for Chevy?
Well, I would say that majority, honestly, is me right now. Building a team is really hard as an artist. You have to get people to believe in you, first of all, that want to help push your narrative. And then on top of that, it's also finding people that are also not trying to be artists. So it's like they specifically want to be.
Right.
That's the hard part. And I'm in Atlanta, so it just makes it even harder. But they would specifically need to be marketing. They specifically need to be PR. They specifically need to be managers. I don't want somebody that wants to be an artist, but they're a manager right now because it's convenient. So to be honest, right now, I've been blessed to have gotten 2 PRs that help me, and they kind of do some of my admin. They'll do some of my emails and respond back and forth. And then of course book me for certain shows, certain red carpets, things of that nature. But to be honest, it is a one-man band right now. My producer is Chris Davis. He's the only other person that I would say that I have worked with on my first EP, and I've worked with him also on my second EP. So he's also a producer on that as well. But the team is very small. I would say if I had to really group it together, it's a team of 3 people.
Okay. All right. Well, salute to your team, because it looked like you got a team of 20, right? Like y'all just working. Are you doing like who's handling like your social media? Is that all you? Are you?
That's all me. Graphics is all me. Video editing is all me. All of it.
Okay, man. Yo, that's dope. So you in the crib with like the Final Cut Pro, right?
Yeah. I've got Audition. I've got Pro Tools. I've got
Lightroom,
all of Adobe Suites. Everything.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, man. You doing the thing. That was like a little side note. I wouldn't have never. I never would have guessed that about you, right? I just felt like when I met you, you were just kind of like I don't know where you came from. You just popped up. It was there. It was just like, who is this superstar? Like, who is this superstar? So I want to actually talk about your choreography. Are you choreographing your own dances as well?
Yeah, so majority of it is choreographed by me. I've been again blessed to be able to hire dancers now. And so sometimes if I add a new song to my set and I have the dancers with me, they'll help to throw some dance moves in. But the one that you saw at South by Southwest was choreographed by myself.
Okay. You didn't care I was on the stage either. You just you like told me to be quiet.
One thing I've learned is when you go on stage, you have to command the stage and you have to tell people what you want or they just don't believe it. You know what I mean? I mean, no harm whenever I do that to anybody. All love, of course. But, when it's my time to shine, it's my time to shine.
You definitely commanded the stage and the crowd that day. It was like, and then I would be quiet the first time. You like gave me this look. And then it was just like you like,
oh my goodness, there was so much going on that stage and that day. It was a lot that was going on.
I can admit it was hectic, right? Which is why I was like, so I'm very like I respect the mic, right? And so I'm there. I'm waiting for my, for my artist to get up there, right? And then I'm seeing them tell me, "Hey, get off the stage. Don't get up here. Like, just wait for a minute. You could come up here in a minute." But I'm watching other people walk up the stage. After the
And
third
just do whatever they want.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so cooperative anymore. So that's why I was like, and they were still saying it, like, go down there. And I'm like, nah, I need to holler at him right here, know. So I actually have one of your clips from April 22nd.
Okay.
I show that clip so people can see what's going on. Give me a minute. I want to actually stop the music right there because I want people to see this. Y'all check this out, right? This is sensational. Y'all watch.
Stepping on next, stepping on next, stepping on next. Ooh, move to the left, move to the left, move to the left. Move, bitch. Stepping on next, stepping on next, stepping on next. Ooh, hit your flex, hit your flex, hit your flex. You better rat tat tat, rat tat tat, tat tat, rat tat tat, rat tat tat, tat tat, rat tat tat, rat tat tat, tat tat, rat tat tat, rat tat tat, tat tat.
Yeah, I don't know why it's going in slow-mo like that. I want to actually play it again so I can see it in real time.
Runs it back.
Let's see here. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what. Something just happened. Hold 1 second. Optimal resolution.
The internet.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to say something about that because I definitely. Okay, let's try this again because now my. Oh, okay, they got all this stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get this right here. 1 second, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties. Hold on. All right, let's close out some of this stuff they got up here. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let's try it again. Uh-oh, can you guys see me?
I can't see you.
Okay, how about now?
I can see you now. Yes.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, something happened. This is the first time that happened. There's something really weird happened with the screen. And we're going to try to run that again. I actually want to run that again. Let's see. It's going like really slow. Hold on. Yeah, that's bothering me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what. I tell you what. Right. What I want everybody to do. I want you to go follow Yo Chevy right now, and y'all go watch that video. Right. The internet here is not doing her any justice. It's not doing her any justice, right? Like, it looks real cool in slow-mo, but y'all got to see her. Like, y'all hear the tempo of that song. And I mean, when I say she moves, she's moving, right? Like, are you somebody different when you're on the stage? Like, is that a different person?
Yeah, I would say so because I'm actually a little shy. But when it's time to be Chevy and perform and put on a show, it's like you can't be shy. And I think that's what helps to create those separate personas for me.
Okay. You never really I never got shyness from you. Like, when I met you was just like, I'm here. I'm taking over the room. I'm talking to this person. I'm taking pictures right here. Like, all eyes went to you like this. And then I don't know what you was wearing either. It smelled good. And then when you walked away, it was some other people that came over like, who was that? Everybody was like, that's Chevy.
I love it.
That's Chevy. Okay, so I already covered where you from. Where do you see your career in the next 5 years? Like, so you were already doing like the Young Jock thing for radio. You've been doing music for 2 years. Really great music. too, right? And it's not just one genre. You're covering multiple genres. Like you rap too. That caught me off guard. Like I just knew you was finna get up there. Well, I was looking at your outfit. I'm like, she finna get up here and she finna sing and she finna like slow grind and then you started rapping and I'm like, she got bars too.
Yeah, I do a melodic rap
Yeah,
sometimes from time to time.
yeah. So
But
5 years. 5 years. What you saying?
5 years. So essentially I really want to go on tour, whether that's opening for somebody or hopefully having my own small tour that I do. So I hope to see myself doing something along those lines. Within 5 years, hopefully shorter than that. But sometimes just being a new artist, it takes a while to emerge as well. So I definitely want to do that. And with radio, that's an interesting lane that I've been in. I've had the opportunity to do so many red carpets and be on air, and just kind of hoping to progress in that area. Maybe do bigger red carpets. BET was my biggest one last year. So hopefully this year I'll get to do that again times, X, Y, and Z. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about you sent me your one sheet.
Yes.
Let's see here. I'm sorry, y'all. This computer is acting really,
A little
really
slow today.
weird.
We
Yeah, I
are in
don't know.
Mercury retrograde though, so
Right. Okay. Oh, okay. See,
the
you were
internet
into
will be a little interesting.
yeah, yeah. Okay. That was very interesting for you to say. I didn't expect to hear that from you. Let's try this. So
Really?
yeah, that was
Very
very
in
interesting.
tune with the universe.
So wow, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
You a Sag? No,
Mhm.
November,
A December one.
December. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. All right, cool. I like Sagittarius. I like Sagittarius.
Oh.
Really good people. My son is a Sagittarius.
Oh, Sagittarius men though are very different from Sagittarius women.
They
I
are. They
know.
they have some similarities.
Mhm.
But they're mostly very very talented
Yep.
and nice people. They're nice until you like push this one button.
A little button. Yep.
As nice as they are extremely nice. But when you press that button, it is the equal. You're gonna get that much rage, right? Like so
Mhm.
y'all be careful, y'all. Chevy go vroom. She may vroom, vroom, and Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
playing.
no, no.
So let's talk about the project that you have out. That you have out right now.
Okay. So my current one that I have out now is the Phoenix Rebirth. That's my first EP, my first project, my first baby. Um, I was very excited to finally be able to put together a project and put it out to the world. And just creating that was very interesting because I don't think that people understand how sensitive artists are about their music, and then also just finding your lane as well. So it was an interesting EP to put out because it kind of has different genres, but not. I would say that my next EP is more so specific to what I really want to be known for. So I like that my first one was kind of experimental. I saw what people liked on there and I saw what actually moved and was used for most part.
How do you cancel out the noise of, because there's positivity, but there's always going to be someone looking for some type of flaw, some type
Mhm.
of negative something to, you know what I mean, to just cast
Yeah.
that on you. So like, what do you do to actually like block out that noise and only focus on you, on your voice?
Um,
'Cause
you
I see
know,
it because you have
I'll say
they like choose you, right?
yeah. I'll say what I'll be honest about, and this is not to brag or anything, but I haven't heard a lot of negative things from people with me doing music. More so directional, like they'll want to tell you what you should do. But I haven't heard a lot of negative things or bad feedback. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if people are being a whole bunch of yes men or not. But if I had to be real, I think that at the end of the day, it's your life. It's what you want to do. So if you feel like this is best for you, then it doesn't really matter what negativity comes with it. Like, you have to learn how to just keep it moving, and also take the good in, take the bad in, and take the good in, and kind of be able to take constructive criticism and move on that way as an artist as well.
That's not a bad thing that you don't get any negative feedback. Not a bad thing. That's actually a flex. That's a flex. That's a flex, you know. So yeah, it's cool. You can flex right here.
Okay.
You can flex. You can, you feel me? Like, yeah, I don't know what that's like. It's cool. It's cool. So what about outside of music, right? Like, you know, just you seem to have a lot of great things going for you, right? So you don't run into negativity that way. You don't hear the who she thinks she is, or you don't run into that.
No. Well, you know what I'll say? I always try to walk in a room and just be cool. I think that just growing up, I've kind of always gotten the you're very intimidating because you're attractive. And so I never want to come off that way, but I know that that sometimes can be just initial thoughts from anybody. So I always try to go in just real cool. I want to get to know people. I'm here to interact with people, and I'm chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that that has always worked with me. And people have always said after they've met me, they're like, man, you don't talk about what you do. Like, I never come in talking about, oh, I'm at Streets 945, or I work with X, Y, and Z. I know these many people. I just never really come in like that. Which some people get really mad at me for not doing that. But it's just sometimes I feel like I want people to get to know me for who I really am. And like at the end of the day, if both of us can help each other do greater things, I want it to be organic and I want it to be real. So I never want to come in like being like, oh, this is X, Y, and Z, because some people, especially in this industry, will be leeches. And I'm not here to be the host for that.
Right, man. You said a mouthful. You said something mouthful, right? Like me for me. I want you to like me for me, not
Yeah.
for I know or what I do or how I can help you, because then that means it's one-sided, and then you don't really care about me. You'll get what you want from me, and then you'll drop me once you get
Yeah.
whatever you know what you're looking for. Yeah. That's a great way to lead. That's great. So let's talk about some of your influences, your musical influences. You had some really good ones. For the people who didn't get to see your one sheet, who are some of your musical influences?
Um, Definitely Nicki Minaj. I grew up listening to her on the yellow school bus. And I believe I have Rihanna on there. I think that, to be honest, since I've done that one shooter, I think my influences have changed just because my music has elevated, it has evolved. Now I really do a lot of Rihanna searching because she does do a good melody of pop and reggae. And we fell in love with her because she does that. I've also been highly influenced now by Eric Bellinger too. So like that's R&B, and he just does a really good job with melodies. But of course, I'm never going to forget, I listened to Buju Banton growing up. So like hearing him and just hearing how he's able to like really interact and make you kind of want to dance, that's important. So I still have reggae roots in that way too.
Okay, well, it's definitely heard. It's definitely heard. I was surprised at the Rihanna. I was surprised at that one. Like, I mean, not surprised in the sense of that she, you can't be inspired by her, but I definitely heard like Nicki Minaj in your style, and I definitely could hear, like the Jamaican roots for sure. Like, I'm not really super in tune with that, but I love me some Bob Marley. Like,
Okay.
you put some Bob Marley on, and I'm no woman, no cry.
You're
Yeah,
doing like the wave.
yeah. He was just like to me, he was like a philosopher, right? The way that he just talked and the way that he explained things to me was just like none other. Like there was nobody else who would talk about, like, I heard him say some things like, basically, like, don't cry over what you can't control. And he was like, oh man, you hungry? Yes. Can you fix it? No.
Yeah.
Then why worry? Or the opposite. Yes, I can fix it. Okay, problem solved. So why are you worrying? Right. And it just changed my perspective on life. Like, man, okay, yeah, I gotta stop worrying about the things that I can't control. So yeah, salute to you. Let's talk about this song. I got two songs. And I was listening to them. It was a couple of them that I can't play because I was able to catch some words, and I gotta play clean music. So I definitely need the DJ service pack. I definitely need the service.
Yes. It's when you asked for it, I was like, man, trying to get that from my producer is like pulling teeth and nail because it's, I mean, it's, there's a lot of work for them, but it's like, especially some of those songs, like Stepping on Next, that's a good one to have, the instrumental, the vocals and stuff like that to just mix. So I get it.
Yeah, so I was trying to, I wanted to for sure. And we'll get you on here again. I'm actually going to set something up for you so I can take you to Worldwide Fleet DJs, because we have plenty of different platforms, and I want to put you in front of, a lot of those DJs so that they can meet you, hear your music, and have an opportunity to decide if they want to actually put your music into their rotation. Like, we have over, like, I want to say like 90 different stations, and your music can go on multiple stations. So yeah. But let's talk about the song Guan from Me. Like, can you explain what that? I think I know. It means like get away, right? Like, get away from me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about that song.
Guam for Me was made through, so at the time I was going through a situationship, I will say, a situationship. And at the time I also was losing a close friend. And so it just really stemmed from kind of like, move away from me if you're not for me. It's at this point, like, the energy that you are giving is very bothersome and I'm not able to progress. So I kind of made the song based off of those two relationships that I had in my life. And at this point, like I said, now I have a rhythm, and I did, like, they're both gone. And it's interesting how music can just manifest itself into your life as well.
Well, yeah, I'm heavily into like etymology, and the root of the word, music is muse. When you break down the etymology, the definition is to make think about a place, right? So I feel like, you captured that for sure. I like it. It's a nice dance track. I was actually imagining everything that you were saying, like, okay, yeah, now you're in my rearview mirror waving. Like, hey, like I could see you with your top down and the hair blowing in the wind, right? You just told them off, like, you know what I'm saying? That's shoe fly, So okay, I definitely want to get into that song. Let me make sure, because I got like half a screen, so I'm working with like half a screen here. Give me 1 second. I want to get your music. I want to get your music pulled up right here and into there. Okay, let's answer this question while I try to get that together. Who are some people in the industry that you would actually like to work with?
Of course, the notorious, the GOAT right now, Drake. You know how he loves to do a good Caribbean accent. I think that me and him could make a really dope Caribbean song together. And then Nicki, just because I grew up with her, listening to her, it would be amazing to work with Nicki. And then Shinsia, right now she's our pop reggae girl too. So I definitely want to do something with her.
Okay, man. One of those I may be able to make happen. One of those I may be able to make happen. I'm sure through Fleet DJs. you know, there's a what is it? The rule of, I forget what it's called, but out of 5 people, one person that you know can get you to
Oh, for
anybody.
sure. I'm sure
Anybody.
there's a connecting branch there that can definitely make one of those happen.
Okay. So here's what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to let everybody know who you are and let them know that you're rocking with the Worldwide Fleet DJs and
Okay.
introduce your song.
Okay. What's up, guys? It is your girl Chevy, the Caribbean pop princess. I'm rocking with a Fleet DJs, and you guys are listening to Go On From Me.
Go on for me. Y'all heard it right here. Let's get to it.
Go on for me, go on for me, go on for me, go on for me, said my goodbye, no wasting time. Now I have a rhythm, no chapter defined. This book is mine, never gonna forget him, never gonna forget him. Don't you handle me so shady. Now you in my rear view waiting. Go on for me, go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. She no longer get the girl them sugar. Send me out, send my shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. So many G's, but I'm really the captain. Says you got motion, but you really capping. You fell off, but you don't know what happened. Yeah. Why you being weird to me, and now you want to cry? It's not that big a deal to me, and now you wonder why. Said my goodbye, no wasting time. Now I have a rhythm, no chapter defined. This book is mine, never gonna forget him, Don't you handle me so shady. Now you in my rear view waiting. Go on for me, quick, shoot that, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick, shoot that, don't bother me.
Hey.
For me, quick. You no longer get the goddamn sugar. Send me out, send my shoot that, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. Shoot that, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. Shoot that, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. You no longer get the girl down sugar. Send me out, send my shoot that, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. Go on for me, quick.
Yeah, I bring it back.
Quick. Said my goodbye, no wasting time. Now I have a rhythm, chapter to find. This book is mine, never gonna forget him, Don't you handle me so shady. Now you in my rear view waiting. Go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. You no longer get the girl down sugar. Send me out, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick.
Oh, they like that.
Good.
So many G's,
I love that.
Says you got motion, but you really can't. You fell off, but you don't know what happened. Yeah. Why you being weird to me, and now you want to cry? It's not that big a deal to me, and now you wonder why. Said my goodbye, no wasting time. Now I have a rhythm, no chapter defined. This book is mine, never gonna forget him, Don't you handle me so shady. Now you in my rear view waiting. Go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick, shoot like, don't bother me. Go on for me, quick. You no longer get the goddamn sugar. Send me out, send
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, this, you know what? The computer today is just.
It's doing its own thing.
It's doing, I don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'll tell you what I do like. I like that going for me. I had to play it twice.
Thank you.
I actually had to play it twice. I'm going to clap it up for you again.
Thank you.
I do feel like that type, I understand, like just listening about your motivation, about your situationship. Man, you know what? This era has come up with a lot of different new terminology, right? Like situationship. Like that's actually a thing. Like
it's a thing now.
It's a thing. That thing be thinking too, you know.
Yes, you do. Don't get yourself caught up in a situationship.
That's crazy because whoever was in that situationship lost out, right? Like, I mean, I can hear you saying that, like, okay, yeah, now you don't get the sugar. Nah, you don't get no sugar. Now you done messed up. Now I got a rhythm. Now good. You put it out your system, and now that I'm over you. Now how do you know in a situationship that you're over that? Like, okay, I'm through with this now.
That's a tough one. I think because that situationship was really hard for me. I'm still healing from that. I was traumatized. But when you're able to not feel any sort of, I guess, hurt for that person, and it's just kind of easier for you to be like, I'm glad that they're doing well, X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So I think that it comes more so from just a place of like when you see them, when their name is mentioned, it's not triggering to you. You know what I mean? That's what I would say.
Ooh, that's pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty tough to, you know, not get triggered by somebody that, you know, did you wrong and made you feel bad, and you just been through so much stuff, and then it's like I'm a Leo too, so then it's definitely
not a Leo.
Oh, she said
that's why you love Sagittarius.
Yeah, I'm a Leo. yeah. You know, so like, but I'm a July Leo. I'm not the same as August.
Not a August one. Yeah, I think I've dealt with too many August Leos. I'm good on the Leos.
Yeah, I'm not an August Leo. We're completely different. I express my feelings. I say what I mean. I'm never above reprieve, right? You know, you like, so I can do something wrong, and then even if I feel like I'm right, I'm gonna hear you out, and then whatever makes sense, like you could point out something, my mistakes, and be like, yeah, you know, I take constructive criticism very well. I'm a great team player, but I am also firm about, you know, what I need in life, what's going on. But you know, I'm not like the August Leos. Like, let me clap it up for the July Leos, because we different.
I can't vouch for that. I can only vouch for all of the Leos that I know, and the one that has traumatized me is the August Leo.
Man,
so,
you know what? Leos just get a bad rap all the time. Like, I'll see some stuff on social media and they be like, what's the worst signs today? And at the top of the list, it'd be like Virgo, Leo, Libra, and I'm like, dang, like sometimes they got Leo up there 3-4 times. Like,
y'all don't get a good rap, especially Leo men. I'm sorry, but if it makes you feel better, most of the time people get their heart broken by Sagittarius. So we're right there with you.
The heartbreak kid is cool. It's cool. I understand. So let's talk. I got one more song for you. let's talk about your song "Work Smarter."
Oh, that's a good one.
It was a good one. I really wanted to play the other one, but it was the rough draft.
Which one?
The dance one where I was just trying to show.
Stepping on that.
Yeah. I wanted.
Well, that's the final draft of Stepping on Next. That one, me and my producer, we ended up doing it one time and loved it. We haven't returned to fix, like, that's what went out on the EP already for distribution. Okay. So that one's final. Usually, he'll send me a rough in terms of like, this is our first look at it. But that one, as soon as we did it, we were done. I was like, I don't see anything wrong. Like, I love how it sounds. I love everything about it. Mm-hmm. But Work Smarter was a fun one that we did. Again, tapping into the reggae, but making it elevated, giving it definitely a pop reggae feel. That one I don't use as much as my accent, but you can still hear it come out a little bit. And I just really loved the melodies that we chose on that one and the cadences that we chose on that one. I feel like it really elevated my reggae style.
Yeah, I definitely, I liked it. I got a thing for like, I shouldn't say this.
Now you got to, you already started.
I got a thing for like accents, right? It's like, okay, so I'm from Chicago, right? So when I go to certain places, like I got a lot of family down south. So like when I go to like Whitehaven, Tennessee, mm-hmm. I'm the person with the accent to them, and I've always just had like a thing for like accents, like Southern accents, some type of out of town accent. It's just a thing, right? Like because it's different. So you listen to the way that they say words, and then it's just like it's a thing. It's a thing for me, right? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm just saying.
I know, I get it. I think all men are kind of like that in a weird way. Like if a woman just has an accent, it just adds a little bit of, extra to it. So I get it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to actually, same thing. Let everyone know who you are. Let them know you rocking with the worldwide fleet DJs, and introduce your song.
Okay. What's up, guys? It is your girl Chevy again, your Caribbean princess. I'm rocking with a worldwide fleet DJs, and you are listening to Work Smarter.
Work Smarter. Let's get to it. Yeah, I got my controls back too, so we're gonna definitely get that music at the right where it's supposed to be. You feel? All right, let's go.
You now rocking with your hottest DJ.
What up? It's your boy Jay-Z, jamming the most hip hop and R&B.
The fleet DJs.
Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex hotter than lava from volcanoes. Honey ain't guaranteed. I like it when you use your head twice. Kiss it right with a smirk at. My lips longer than your laundry. Gotta keep me fresh and clean like Downy. I ain't tryna catch no bodies. If you fumble me, you sorry. But I like you, so what I might do is give you some advice. Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex hotter than lava from volcanoes. Honey ain't guaranteed. I ain't a gold digger, but I like you. It ain't nothing for us to catch a flight, boo. Just know that the ticket is always on you. You can taste whatever is on the menu. I'm so special, fit me in your schedule. You like it when I'm unruly, Can a man come rule me? Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex harder than lava from volcanoes. Honey, like, yeah. Honey ain't guaranteed.
I'm running it back. I'm running it back. I'm letting you know right now. I'm running it back. I'm running it back. I'm running it back. I don't care.
Do it. Do it.
Here we go.
Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex harder than lava from volcanoes. Honey, like, yeah. Honey ain't guaranteed. I like it when you use your head twice. Kiss it right with a smirk. My list longer than your laundry. Gotta keep me fresh and clean like Downy. I ain't tryna catch no bodies. If you fumble me, you sorry. But I like you, so what I might do is give you some advice. Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex harder than lava from volcanoes. Honey, like, yeah. Honey ain't guaranteed. I ain't a gold digger, but I like you. It ain't nothing for us to catch a flight, boo. Just know that the ticket is always on you. You can taste whatever is on the menu. I'm so special, put me in your schedule. You like it when I'm unruly, yeah. Can no man come rule me? Work smarter, not harder. If you really wanna be with me, work smarter, not harder. Cause this honey ain't guaranteed. Come take me on a first class trip down to Barbados. Sex harder than lava from volcanoes. Honey, like, yeah. Honey ain't guaranteed.
Bars. Bars. She said sex harder than
Lava them from volcanoes.
What was the line about the laundry and the Downy?
Gotta keep me fresh and clean like my list is longer than laundry. Gotta keep me fresh and clean like Downy.
And see, and then it was the accent that made it. Yeah, right. Like it was the accent, and then I'm not just like that about like women too. Like it twinges my ear for like Jay-Z when I hear Jay-Z's accent too, because you got an accent, the words sound different, right?
Yeah.
But it is something with women too. Like when they know a different language or something like that, like it does something, right? Like,
mm-hmm.
Dang,
yeah, I love that Nikki is able to do that, and so she does a good job at coming in and out of her accents, her animations, her characters, and so those are some of the things that, you know, as an artist, were inspired by other artists, and I took that and applied it to some of, you know, my own songs.
Yeah, it definitely shows. Okay, so about this EP, once again, is it out now or is it dropping? When is it dropping?
So it drops next Friday, May 12th. I will have my second EP called Nirvana Unlocked dropping.
Okay, let's clap it up.
That song will be on there.
That song is on there.
That song's on there. That's an exclusive, so it's not out yet. It will be on the EP though.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do here at My Radio Chicago. Once a month, I pick artist spotlight of the month for another one of the shows for our program director, Shot Bliss. The morning jump off, I give him two artists and one song each from those artists for artist spotlight of the month. That song goes into 30 days of rotation here at My Radio Chicago. So that I really like that Work Smarter. That's
yay.
I'm gonna take that song. We're gonna put that in the 30-day rotation. You will actually be one of the artist spotlights of the month. So salute to you and clap it up to you one more time.
Thank you.
Do you have any shows? Do you have anything coming up?
Yes, so I will be performing here in Atlanta. If anybody wants to fly out or is out here in Atlanta, Sweet Auburn Festival is a big deal here. It's pretty much our black, what you would call, yes, our Black Wall Street. Auburn Street is our Black Wall Street. So they're having a festival that I'll be performing at. So we're hitting festival stages, which is, things that we've manifested and wanted. Um, and that's about it for right now. I think we'll be doing the Caribbean Festival as well. So we're still getting details on that one, but we'll have a float and everything doing Caribbean festivals.
Okay, cool. Okay, so when you get your DJ service pack, any flyers that you have for the events that you have coming up, send them to me. I always take the stuff that I have and send it out to people. Just whether they're DJs or A&Rs or whatever. I want to say last week or the week before last, I actually had, I don't know if you know Suevo Twain, but he actually is in Atlanta too.
Okay.
And I had him on the show. I brought one of my A&R friends on here from a Universal Music Group. And they ended up having some type of meeting after he heard his music. So that's the type of stuff that it's just about the culture, right? Just connecting people and helping connect the dots, right? Just trying to help, So just send me whatever that you have. We definitely gonna have your music in the rotation for 30 days, like I said. Y'all make sure that y'all follow Yo Chevy. Before we get out of here, I want you to tell them who you are and where to find you at again. Wait a minute, but I want them to hear you, and that music is too loud. There we go.
Ready to go.
All right, there we go. One more time. Let the people know who you are and where they can find you.
What's up, guys? I am Chevy. That's SHEVVY. You can follow me at yo.chevy on all platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And again, go stream that new EP. It's going to come out May 12th. It's Nirvana Unlocked.
Yes, sir. And of course, you already know what it is. It's your man's Young First, Mr. Make It Happen himself. I am the Indiana Fleet DJs event coordinator and so much more. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I want to see y'all, and let me invite you too. I would love to see you at the conference, the 12th annual Fleet DJs Music Conference in Raleigh, North Carolina, July 20th through the 24th. It's gonna be a lot of big name people out there. I just met the real Tamika Sky. It's a lot of Tamika Skies out there, but I actually met the real Tamika Sky from Escape. What is her name? Tisha Campbell. I was trying to say Gina. Tisha Campbell. Y'all know who that is. Cujo Goody. It's gonna be a lot of people out there, a lot of superstars, and I believe that that's where you belong with the rest of the superstars. Love to see you there. There are opportunities to perform on stage as well too, so I would love to see you out there and just see you shaking some hands, with some industry tastemakers. That'll be great. And y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned. Music Review Fridays actually starting this Friday, where my A&R friends will be live right here on the Music Game Radio podcast show, and they'll be critiquing music in a place where you can be winning anything pertaining to music, such as beats or interviews on multiple platforms, such as Strong Side Music Group, Southwest Alliance, DigiWax, Next Level DJs, Fleet DJs, Core DJs, and more. Y'all definitely, or even a deal. Yeah, that's right. I said you may even win a deal. You know what I mean? It happens, right? Mr. Make It Happen. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned. I'm here live 3 to 5 Wednesday through Friday. Let's clap it up one more time for my girl, Yo Chevy. Go room. You see what I'm saying? I'm running that back again, but we finna get out of here. I got 3 minutes left on my time. So I'm actually finna run it again, be on my way out the door. All right, that's my time. Y'all don't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get up out of here. Peace.